Hello, my beautiful, talented people. Thank you so much for everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing. If you're watching this video when it comes out, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. Today we're asking, how do they feel about you? Pile 1, Pile 2, Pile 3, Pile 4. I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and remind you that at 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away 2 free readings. So just make sure that you're subscribed and you comment and you're in the running for that. So my gorgeous, talented pile number 1, 333 is on the clock right now. So that may be a very significant number for you. How are they feeling about you right now? 10 of Wands. How is pile 1's person feeling about them right now? 10 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. Excuse me. Page of Wands. Ugh. I'm gonna be graceful someday. So with the 10 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. Let's move this over a little bit. 10 of Wands is about, I feel like it can be about letting go of a burden, but I feel like they're really holding on to a burden. They are holding on to a burden regarding this lack. Do they feel lack? Do they, like, did they put you up? Yeah, I feel like that they feel burdened. And I feel like for a lot of you, they kind of cut you out. I'm sorry, because the 10 of Wands came out again and the Ace of Wands. So the 10 of Wands, of course, being the end of a cycle, and the Ace of Wands, the beginning of a new one. And of course, it matches the 10 that is already up here. They really, oh right, they feel really burdened. Do they? Because they realize that they really want a new beginning. The Page of Wands is enthusiastic. Are they younger? Are you younger? It can be like they kind of they want to start taking action forward, but they're not really steady. Like it's something that is happening more in thought than in action. Like they keep on thinking about the actions that they're going to take. Maybe they're even telling people about the actions that they're going to take. So it's like they're like enthusiastic about the action. But like they're at the very beginning of their journey. I guess back to you. But in a lot of ways, it's still, even though it's about the thought of the movement rather than actually yet doing it. So there is a very clear transition in this pile. This person does absolutely want to have a new beginning with you. They do want to take action with you. They but how things went down is something that they still hold on to. They still hold on to. I feel like a lot of them may have sabotaged things between the two of you, and now have to deal with how do you move forward from that? Now, whether you are willing, that's up to you, but they are seeing you as wish fulfillment. They do feel like, you know, they what that they want to, like, they see that they can have joy and happiness with you. Are you somebody who's found your joy and happiness? I feel like you're somebody that they, you know, they feel like they get a great deal of happiness from you. The Temperance card. The Temperance is about healing, it's about balance. It's often about the internal world, but it can be about balancing things out between two people. It's also about, you know, it's not about those high highs and those low lows. It's about, you know, having something that works, because it's not too high, not too low. So, have they worked on their inner self? I feel like this is a reunion card. This tells a reunion story. They are super passionate about you. Page of Cups. Do they want to apologize? Do they know that they acted? Yeah, I feel like they know that they acted with a lot of emotional immaturity. So has this person actually matured up though? Because I am getting a lot of page energy from them. Page is, you know, they can be communication cards, they can be messages, so it could be an apology, but I'm really getting that this person is starting to see what the consequences of their actions have been, and realizing that their actions don't equate to the happy ending that they want. So in a lot of ways, they are burdened, but I feel like there's still a little bit more of a maturation process that they need to go through. And I mean, it doesn't matter if they're younger, older. There's a big difference between growing old and and maturing. I do feel like let me get some clarity on this Five of Pentacles, Three of Cups. This person may realize that some of them may have, you know, chosen to follow, fun but less fulfilling things, rather than invest in you. And again, there is a budding realization within this pile. Like, they are coming to the realization that what they have done won't get them what they want. But they're aware that this is a lot for them to come back from. Some of them might have chosen somebody else. Some of them may just have chosen to, you know, not choose anything serious. So, how are they feeling about you right now? The Emperor. Okay, I'd like to say that this is their energy, but I feel like it's your energy. Male, female, doesn't matter. What they do see is that you're somebody who has very much taken control of yourself and your life. That you're somebody, the tower came out. Yeah, they realize that um, they, the choices that they made, the actions that they took, caused things to fall apart with you. They also, and they see you as somebody that is way more together than they are. How are they feeling about you? King of Pentacles. Are they the King of Pentacles? Are you the King of Pentacles? Is there another King of Pentacles in this? I feel like they know that they have really consistently acted immaturely. And they know they aren't yet the King of Pentacles, but they know that they need to be this steady, stable, reliable person. Um, but in the meantime, they know that their foolishness has caused you loss, and they realize by causing you loss, they, have to hold on to the burden of that. So I am getting that they're not quite at the level of maturity that they need to be, but they are actively working towards getting there. The Five of Wands. So, I mean, the Five of Wands is about strife and struggle, but I'm not really getting them fighting with you so much, even if that's the case in the past. I'm getting that this process to become the higher, more elevated version of themselves is actually a real struggle for them. You may have met them when you were way more developed as a human being, regardless of whatever ages you might have. It's just you may have consistently done the work to make yourself better. Um, And I feel like this, because this person does want a new beginning, because this person is passionate about having you in their life, because this person does see you as wish fulfillment, and because their actions, their foolishness cause things to fall apart, they really realize that they need to be the steady, stable person, but that's and do the healing work that they need to do. And just to underline that, a message from your person is, I don't feel strong. Like this person, yeah, this person feels like you're a lot stronger than they are. They see you as the emperor, which is somebody who has mastered all the elements, and brings it into reality through hard work and through structure. Um, and they have been operating as the page. So they don't feel strong. You got inside my defenses. Again, I feel like they caused a really big lack between the two of you. Maybe they cut you out of their life. Maybe they just didn't, like maybe they just made your life harder. And I feel like they made your life harder, especially prioritizing things that weren't that important, prioritizing fun over important. So this person says they don't feel strong, that you got inside their defenses, and I'm so sorry. And again, this person is definitely holding on to, this person is definitely holding on to what they've done wrong. So it's not that this person hasn't done wrong without a conscience, sorry. But this person, didn't take things that really needed to be taken seriously. They just felt like they could mess around. Maybe they're just not as used to having to deal with the consequences of their actions, and that might be the case. Like, it could be that they're just used to getting away with things. But they very much, like, I'm getting, like, with the I'm sorry, you got inside my defenses, I don't feel strong, with the, like, they know that they broke the connection between the two of you. They realize that they caused damage that it's possible that they won't be able to fix. With the rat, I feel like, and I don't always get this from, it's like they're in some level they're hiding from themselves. That's why this growth process is difficult, perhaps because they don't want to face the parts of themselves that do the wrong thing. So the Ace of Wands came out and the Ace of Wands came out. Like, they really do have a lot of passion for you, and they really very much want to have a new beginning with you. Because to them, like, they feel like your wish fulfillment, they feel like your home. Yeah. And they're having to apply their knowledge. They've had to learn things. I know you may not be able to see the owl so well. I apologize if you can't. But I feel like through knowing you, they've definitely, they've gained more knowledge. But I think that, again, I'm not sure if they've always had to deal with their consequences. And I feel like with you, they're getting a greater degree of wisdom because they're having to deal with what if things really don't turn out because you made the wrong choice. So I think that they're really having to witness the consequences of their actions. And they don't feel strong enough to deal with it. So I don't know if they treated you coldly. I know that there is the Five of Pentacles. I mean, some of you might have put them out in the cold because of their actions. Like, some of you may not be talking to them because of the, very immature things that they did, and some of them, you may have really treated your heart lightly. For some of you, this person may have cut you out so that they could do things that, were maybe more fun in the short term. But whether you see them as cold-hearted, I feel like even if they were cold-hearted to you, right now they're seeing their actions transform your heart into something that's cold to them. Like, it doesn't even mean that they see you as a cold person. They see you as a very in control person. They see you as a very strong person. By uh, they definitely see themselves as not so strong. I've got this working connection. Like, I feel like they do want to fix the broken connection and make it into something that is functional again. In fact, I think that they're getting pretty obsessed with your connection. Prosperity. I feel like they realize that they they feel like prosperity, like if anything real, lasting, they feel like that's what they could have with you. And again, Ace of Wands, this is my passion, Jim. Like, they there is this real passionate draw that they have to you. Yeah. And part of the problem is, like, they have definitely realized that, there is no greener grass, that you are, there is no other you, that you are very much one of a kind, beautiful, worth appreciation, beautiful or handsome, but this person knows that, like, they can't, like, they can search anywhere, but they can't find you. So with the cat, is this person inconsistent affection? I feel like this person is observing you, um, kind of trying to see where you're coming from. No, are they trying to see where you're coming from? I think that, they realize that they need to be a more stable person. Yeah, they definitely realize that they need to be a more stable person than they are. I feel like that, especially because things fell apart between the two of you, because they didn't put the correct weight in the situation. So with strength, so how do they feel about you? They feel like they're not strong enough, but they know they need to be strong. Um, and I feel like they don't even think that I feel like that they don't even think that they're eventually going to be as strong as you. But they know they need to get closer to your level. They know they need to be somebody who is constant and stable. They know that they need to do their healing, their self-discipline. And they aren't sorry for what they've done. And I feel like, for a lot of them, they weren't as kind to you because that was part of their defenses. So this person is realizing that they have to heal. and that they have to be a stronger person to be able to offer you something that is worth your time. So this person isn't quite ready to be in your life, but they are actively they are actually struggling, but they're struggling to be a person that's better for you than the person that they have been. All right, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. If you do want a free reading, I'm giving away 2 as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. Just make sure that you're subscribed and you comment. And I want to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, booking readings. It all matters, and I'm really appreciative. So my gorgeous and talented people. Pile number 2. Hello, my gorgeous pile number 2s. How are they feeling about you right now? Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Are you the Queen of Swords? Are they the Queen of Swords? All right, regardless of gender, they're coming up as the Queen of Swords. Are you the Queen of Cups? Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, they feel like you were meant to be in their life. Like they may feel like you're a soulmate. Um, especially in regards to the Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups. I think that how they feel about you is to some level it's affected by how they feel about them. And while they feel this connection, soulmate card, they, and you know, I don't always get this for the Queen of Swords, but I'm definitely getting like they realize that they have a really tough time letting people in. And it is because of past experiences. And they see you as somebody who's, you know, loving, beautiful, kind, definitely attractive. And again, regardless of how you, you know, regardless of gender, like they see you as somebody who is very emotionally mature and also very emotionally giving. Like you're, some of you, like they see you as very empathetic. Yeah, they see you as very empathetic. They see you. So what I'm getting is they see you as somebody that they have these feelings for, and they also see you as somebody that they think that they could trust their heart with, but they have trouble putting down the sword. How are they feeling about you? Knight of Cups. They feel very romantic towards you. Like they want to. I just got shower you with affection. That's you know what they want to do. I'm not sure if that's what they're actually doing there though. But like they do, like they know that you're this loving person. They feel like that you have this amazing connection, and they want to show you with their actions that they really care about you. Like they feel like you move their heart um like nobody else does. With the four of swords though, it's like there's been some kind of need for healing. Is that a need for healing within them? Is there a need for healing in your connection? I feel like there is a need for healing in your connection, and that may have slowed things down a little bit. How are they feeling about you? Ace of Wands. They feel very excited about you. They feel like they want to like move forward. Yeah, like if there's a decision to be made that they want to move forward. They want things to happen in this connection. They want to be movement. They have a lot of passion for you as well as a lot of love for you. But there is a need for some kind of decision. They, however, their decision is full speed ahead. That may not have always been the case. I don't know if that's the truth for it from your perspective, but because I do feel like they have been emotionally closed off. But I feel like that largely has nothing to do with you. That has to do with them being unable to let the armor down. But in their heart of hearts, like they want to make the decision to move forward. They think that, things can be really happy between the two of you. Yeah. So, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they want to move things forward. Like if they need to move, they'll move. Like this person, like if I need this person, I don't know what your situation is, but if this person is long distance, this person is willing to move. This this person also, they what they want is there to be a new beginning between the two of you for you guys to be happy. Three aces. They want there to be truth and honesty between the two of you. And I feel like that's actually really important for them emotionally. Yeah, because this person wants things to happen. They want to come forward with their emotions and show you how much they care. They want to, they're very, very passionate about you. Like they want things to happen. So I don't know if as a result of them taking time to heal, that they have come to a realization. So Two of Cups, Lovers, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. Like there are so many love, destiny. This person is absolutely completely in love with you. This person, I feel like this person, you know, one of the reasons why they were going to be willing to drop everything and move is like, as far as they can see, their future is with you. All their new beginnings are with you. From their perspective, of course, you get to choose too, but with this person's choice, they choose you. Absolutely. I knew how much you meant to me after you were gone. So this person may not be still in a connection with you. Or it could be that things, you know, never progress to a certain point. I feel like it's a little bit different for both of you. Some of you, you were in a connection with this person, but but things didn't work out, and perhaps because they weren't open enough. For others of you, like things, you know, never, you know, like you never got past being friends or anything like that. I've got so this person, like their future they see with you, their new beginnings they see with you. I've also got I will teach you what I want. I'm getting that they might be a little bit there may be a little bit of a dominance aspect, but I feel like that I don't feel like in general. I do feel like in your alone time though, like this person may have, you know, some dominance fantasies, but yeah, this person's really head over heels in love with you. Um, you always know what I like. Again, like this person spends a lot of time fantasizing about you, in addition to, you know, being really in love with you. So you are definitely, if you're not currently in a connection with them, and I feel like, you know, this is not somebody you're currently in a connection with, you play a starring role regularly. Celebration. I feel like they, with celebration, I'm getting that with all these new beginnings, they want to plant a new beginning to grow. Like they really see that their happiness is with you. With the rose quartz, they feel a lot of really unconditional love with you. With the quartz horse, I feel like that if you did have a break between the two of you, that this has actually brought a lot of clarity to them that has set them free um, from maybe the blocks that they put in place. With the three of swords, again, like there was definitely a hurt and heartbreak. Was there hurt and heartbreak between you? I feel like this person may not naturally be the Queen of Swords. This person may have just had a lot of life experiences that were very heartbreaking. Again, that's not an excuse for them to not act well towards you. I mean, it may be an explanation, but it's not a get out of jail free card. But I feel like that the time between you has made them have to deal with that so that they can be more open. So I've got transition. This person very much wants to transition in your relationship. And I feel like this person wants to come in big. Like they want to come in romantic. They want to come in taking action. Again, that ace, well, you have the Ace of Wands and all that, but you also have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Like they want to be action oriented regarding you. They want things to move forward. They know that in order, because he's got connected, like they know that in order to hold on to this valuable connection, there's a need to speak from the heart. Don't panic. Are they panicking? I feel like this person has found peace with their feelings. This person now really knows what they want. And this person feels like, again, their prosperity is attached to you. Like you're the prize. And again, it's not that you are just a prize or anything like that. It is that they just, I'm getting like that they know that they're if they want their happiest life, their happiest life is with you. Even if yeah, so this person, they don't, there is no plan B. This person is putting all their eggs in this basket. They're, you know, they're seeing it as like this person, when they come forward, is going to come forward with a lot of intensity. And I feel like this person, is this person going to come forward soon? Like, it's like this person can barely hold themselves back. I know some of you are going to be, you know, in the comments and you're going to say, well, then, you know, they could have done it already. That may be accurate. But I feel like it's going to be, if this person isn't in your life, especially if there isn't communication, is this person communicating? I feel like it's different for all of you. Like, I feel like some of you, this person's actively communicating. Some of you, this person, you know, you've been out of communication. But this person is going to come in with a lot of intensity. There is no backup plan. There is only you. So I just want to say thank you. I really appreciate you. If you do want a free reading, I'm going to give away two as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. Happy New Year to everybody. I also want to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. It all matters, and I really appreciate it. Time for our gorgeous pile number threes. Hello, my gorgeous pile number threes. How are they feeling about you right now? The Page of Cups. How are they feeling about you right now? The Page of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the World. Interesting. Now, the World is definitely one of the most auspicious cards in the deck, but we started out with the the Page of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. So, the World is about, and it's like victory, but it's the end of a cycle. It's the end of anything that uh it's kind of a leveling up. So you've dealt with whatever you needed to do to get to the next level. To, they could also see you as the world to them, but I'm getting that there has been some level of feeling trapped. There's been some level of being self-indulgent. So have they been self-indulgent? Do they see you as self-indulgent? Do they see you as trapped? Were you self-involved? Were you trapped? I feel like that they see an end to a cycle. Yeah, they see an end to a cycle in which there were unhealthy patterns between the two of you. Whether it was on their side or whether it was on your side, some of them it may have felt that it was on your side. Do they see them as the king of? Because they see you as this steady, stable person, this person that's nurturing. Oh, definitely nurturing. They see you as somebody, like they see you as a person, like they see you as a person that if they invest in, that that investment is going to pay off way more than what they invest in you. It's like I feel like if they buy groceries, you make a meal or something like that. It's just like they see that what you have to offer is something, like they see you as somebody that brings this value to the table, that's multiplies this wealth. That's So I do feel like I should clarify that Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups there? Why was the Page of Cups there? Eight of Cups. Nah. I don't know why I said Eight of Cups, because Eight of Cups is walking away. Did you walk away because they were self-indulgent? I feel like that there is a lot of love between the two of you. Were they selfish? Were you selfish? Like, what I do see is because that there has been this ending of negative patterns, like they do see that there can be this new beginning. I also, excuse me, my throat has just suddenly become very scratchy. And that often happens if there's some kind of communication issue between the two of you. So I feel like there was something that was keeping, especially communicating these feelings. And it was something that was kind of based, it was like a self fulfilling prophecy. Like it was kind of, it's a problem because I think it's a problem, so I act like it's a problem. So it keeps me, it's kind of like a feedback loop. They do see an end to that. And then you got the Four of Wands. So I feel like there's been, they think that between you, there's been a major perspective change. So I think what I'm getting is that where somebody could have been emotionally selfish. They realize that, you know, that they want this, you know, overflowing and overwhelming love. Like they, I feel like that there's been somebody in this connection that really has realized that they need to give. That they really, I feel like that it is I feel like it's kind of a mixed message, because I feel like for some of you, you may recognize yourself in that, and for others of you, you may recognize your person with that. But it's almost like, but they feel like that there's been a big perception change. Like once they took off the blindfold, then they realized, oh, this could be a, you know, long-term stable connection. This could be somebody that is my equal partner. So I'm getting that there may have been somebody who was really selfish in this connection. And that person, once they got out of that, you know, psychological prison, they then realized, oh, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. This is the right person, and you know, the and that this could end in something that could be stable for the long term. I don't know if this is somebody who didn't believe that relationships could last, but and then maybe acted acted like that. But I feel like there's been a really big perception change. It's been going from, you know, being selfish to wanting to offer love, um, being trapped by your own perceptions into realizing there, you know, I can have this amazing and happy situation. So with the Page of Pentacles and the Five of the Five of Wands. So is there still strife between the two of you? Because obviously there was. Um, I feel like they know that the things that they thought that they now know aren't true, caused an issue between the two of you. And they realize that, you know, the way to get their needs met is actually to meet yours. So they kind of, there is this tentative offer, because they know that you offer stability, and they realize that is, so they want to start talking about making things stable, because they realize that stability could happen between the two of you. How are they feeling about you right now? Queen of Wands. Are you the Queen of Wands? Are they the Queen of Wands? I feel like this person has moved from not moving to because they feel because they were just so sure that there was nothing that they could do, that they were blind to anything that they could do. This person has moved on from that to realizing that they are in charge of their actions. That if they want something, that they have to work towards it. Like it's like it's not even as much work towards it. It's like they need they've realized that, you know what, they have an inspiration towards, what they have a passion towards. Like they need to be this action oriented person. And I feel like that's why they feel like that there is going to be a culmination in your connection together. How are they feeling about you right now? 10 of Swords. Yeah, a lot of you are in no contact. That they're, you know, this prison of the mind absolutely resulted in a very unpleasant ending. But this person is moving from passive to active. So how are they feeling about you right now? King of Swords? Are they the King of Swords? Or are you the King of Swords? Okay. Right now, they do feel like you are not going to put up with anything but the truth, anything but upfront. Like they see you as somebody who very much has boundaries specifically due to them. Like um they know that they can't bring back the same actions that they did. They know that you will cut them out. Again, a lot of you did cut them out. Or, I mean, even if, say, it could have even been they broke up with you and then you just let them go. It could have been that they didn't expect, maybe they didn't really expect to lose you. But they know that you're wary and you're willing to cut them off. Two of Wands. Again, they're realizing that their actions are necessary if they want to bring together this connection. I feel like they're also realizing that, I mean, I feel like some of them with this Page of Cups, like if it's meant to come together, it's going to come together, but not acting in a way that's conducive to it. I feel like they've come to the realization that you absolutely can be their soulmate, and they can lose you if they don't act in a way, if they don't offer you the love, the stability, then that leads to the end, and that leads to be for you to be somebody that is willing to pass judgment on them, and probably needed to. Yeah. So they do feel this connection. They do know, they do feel like this new beginning, like that there's an end to past cycles. They do realize that there has been you know, this mental block that caused an ending between the two of you. And again, this person knows that, you know, like this person really feels like you are their soulmate. The lovers, oh, I'm sorry, that's the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Two of Wands, like they know that if they want to fix things, they actively have to make the choice to do so. That I feel like that just because you were destined, or at least they feel that you were destined to come into their lives, that doesn't mean that they get to, you know, like it's like they're starting to realize that they need to take agency lose or lose just lose. Mirrored souls, again, like they feel like you're you know, soulmates. They feel like you're twins. Some of you are twins. They know that there is no other connection like the one that you have. And they're realizing that they have this burden. Well, I mean, I'm not sure if it's a burden, but they have this realization that they need to fix things. Yeah. Because they do feel, with the rose quartz, they do feel this loving connection. Like they always feel this love with you. I feel like even if things fell apart between the two of you, that never went away. They also feel like you are their home. You are the person that they need to have this life with. You are, you know, that there is a need to truly end a cycle so that a new one can begin. Like this person knows that, you know, again with this twin card, like you are their home. You absolutely 100% are their home, are their future. Good fortune. I know that you can't really see that, but like they know that this connection, whether they did in the past, because I feel like in the past it's like they were drinking, you know, I'm kind of hearing drinking the societal Kool-Aid, like they, you know, they were almost being told, you know, it's like they were told what they were supposed to value, and they, you know, built a house of cards around it. And since then they've had to realize that it wasn't as much what they got out of it as what they were giving to it, and that if they want this long-term stable connection, like they, again, twin flame card, soulmate, like not all of you are twins, but like this person knows that you have a spiritual connection. They know that they feel like you're the perfect person for them. They do also realize like there has been this issue between the two of you. So I need to be in control. And I feel like in the past, a lot of the issues that may have been between the two of you were because one of you had to have this feeling of control. And unfortunately, that's not a healthy thing for a relationship. Like it may be a socially programmed thing, uh, but this is too hard. I will protect you and keep you safe. I feel like, initially they thought this was too hard and they just really wanted to be in control of everything. They were definitely buying, they were buying into a superficial reality. And it was like the reality they were told that they were supposed to value. And, and they had this need to control. And when when they couldn't control what was outside their control, they felt that it was too hard. But I feel like at this point now they realize that what is important is protecting you and keeping you safe. So yeah, this person significantly changed the way that they have seen the situation. That is probably the biggest change that has happened. Like they definitely very much see your fates as intertwined with each other. They know that they know that they're not going to have this opportunity again. That this depth of connection is something that if they did take advantage of, or if they did take for granted, I feel like a lot of them took it for granted. They realize that their priority is protecting you. Their priority has to be you, and that anything else just causes problems. So thank you so much, file number 3. I really appreciate you. If you do want a free reading, I'm going to give away 2 as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. So just make sure that you're subscribed and you comment. I also want to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. Happy New Year's to everybody. I just really appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys. So my gorgeous and talented pile number 4. How are they feeling about you right now? Knight of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. King of Cups. And the 10 of Swords. So do they see you as somebody that is dishonest? Why is the 5 of Swords? Because the 5 of Swords and the 10 of Swords are very difficult energies. Either this person is somebody that maybe sees you as maybe intentionally causing harm. So, and they may see that that has led to an end between the two of you. Or some of you, they may realize that they seriously self-sabotaged this connection. And that also led to an end between the two of you. So I feel like it is important to figure out where you land. And if that doesn't sound like either of it, there are other readings here, so you can just pick another one. So with the Joker being the Fool, I feel like there's this feeling that somebody tried to take advantage. Did they try to take advantage of you? Did you try to take advantage of them? I feel like it's individual, but I feel like that there is a feeling that somebody specifically tried to take advantage of the other person. Maybe play off of, off of, being naive or something like that. They could have assumed that you were more foolish than you were. I think that if this person tried to take advantage of you, I feel like they did end up finding out you were smarter than they thought. The Ten of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like whatever this action was, put an end to something that there was a lot of investment in. It caused there to be like an ending before things even paid off. So with the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest one of the knights. The Knight of Pentacles does move, but they move with a plan. They have a strategy. I mean, did it? So I'm gonna get clarity on the other cards too. Like, I think I'm gonna come back to that one. I want to get the King of Cups, because the King of Cups. Are you represented by the King of Cups? Do they see you as the King of Cups? Are they the King of Cups? Now, the King of Cups is somebody that does have a deep well of emotion. 333 is, I'm sorry, 444 was on the clock. It just changed just as I started saying the wrong number. So maybe 333 and 444 are significant to this pile, because so I feel like this person is somebody who has this deep well of emotion, but I feel like they 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 held back. Um, like, this person may not have let you know how they feel. Why do they not let you know how they feel? Three of Swords. Um, I think because of the Three of Swords. Was it heartbreak between the two of you? I feel like past heartbreak caused them to hold back, which caused, but they were coming from a place of trying to control the situation, being, you know, they weren't coming from a good place. They were coming from a place of, well, needing to protect themselves, but not protecting you. Feeling like, maybe they could control the situation, until you turned out to be not as much of a fool as they took you for. And I feel like ultimately that caused things that had so much potential between the two of you to abruptly die out. Like, there was definitely a unhealthiness. So if the please clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Like, the Knight of Pentacles is like an offer of stability, but I feel like this is a complicated pile. Five of Swords. it's almost like they held back offering you anything of value. And they kind of did it on purpose because they thought they could get away with it. How are they feeling about you right now? Like, again, I feel like they took you for a fool and then they found out that you weren't. Like, they might have mistaken kindness for weakness. And I feel like they saw naivety in you, but ultimately what you showed them was strength and stability. The Nine of Wands. I feel like they realize that you are no longer open to them, and you're no longer open to them because of kind of unnecessarily poor actions on their part, because they realize that, you know, yeah, because they know that they know that they weren't coming from a good place. Um, and because of heartbreak, they thought they could get away with things. Five of Swords again. You know, like, again, like, Five of Swords was over everything. Like, they didn't offer you the stability that clearly was your due. They tried to take advantage of you because they thought that you could get away with it. And that led you to no longer being open and trusting towards them. And them holding back their emotions, because I feel like that heartbreak had nothing to do with you, but I feel like they took it out on you. So are you? Because no, I'm not getting. Because I'm not getting that you're really bringing that energy back. Like, I'm not getting that you. What I'm getting is, like, they feel like you're no longer willing to engage with them, and they're seeing they're seeing their footprints. They're seeing they know it's because of what they've done. They know it's because maybe they hurt you because they could. I feel like it is making them feel like the bad guy, which they feel like the bad guy because they actually purposely did things wrong. And they feel like, you know, that ended with things having a real uh, and my throat's gotten tight again. So there is this, again, lack of communication. I feel like they're, you know, they realize that they brought this on themselves. And they realize that things never paid off between the two of you because, for one, they didn't give you the respect that you deserved. Um, and that it's kind of like at every turn, they made the selfish decision. They made the, well, I know I'm not doing the right thing decision. How do they feel about you? Four of Cups. They're aware that you have other options. Um, and they also realized that, yeah, that if given the choice again, that, you have a lot of reason to be dissatisfied. So they do see you as dissatisfied with what happened. They see you as dissatisfied with them. They see you as, you know, like for the most part, one of the reasons why they feel bad is because I feel like you consistently took the high road. I mean, other than, no longer playing their games and, not, letting them in anymore. Ultimately, you just worked on being the best version of you. Justice. They realize that they did you wrong. Judgment. They realize that they have to deal with the consequences of that. And they're having to see themselves in a different way than they did before. It's, again, because they over and over again chose to do the wrong thing, knowing it was the wrong thing, perhaps justifying it, because they were hurt before, because they were the only one who's ever been hurt before, you know. But no, they're realizing that they did the wrong thing. That um that the only way to, quite frankly, they know that the only way, the only thing that you could do in this situation was cut them off. And so they're realizing that, the judgments you made were valid, that they that they're having to look at who they are as a person, because unfortunately they're not really being able to justify their actions how they've always been able to do. With the Sun and the Page of Wands, so with the Sun is happy. Sun is clarity. Because I'm not feeling like they're that happy. I feel like what they have received is a lot of clarity. Um, that anything that they, didn't want to think about, didn't want to deal with, not possible anymore. So I feel like they do, because I'm not really sure if they feel like they can come back from this. And I feel like a lot of you will, in the comments, say that, yeah, maybe they can't. I mean, some of you might be willing, but again, this person did show purposeful intent to, I mean, it really wasn't necessarily to mess with you so much as choose to, you know, be not the best person, chose to over and over again justify, insult your intelligence. So this person is having to deal with the karma of their actions. Believe. So I'm going to go back to that page of wands, because that page of wands is about enthusiasm, can be about starting over again. Um, it can be about immaturity, but I feel like I need clarity. This one is the believe card though, so I feel like this person has realized that maybe you weren't the foolish one. This person has realized that maybe what they took as foolishness was actually wisdom, you know, like the ability to move forward, move on, take a risk. So believe, is it that they believe in this connection? Because I feel like this person is really having to come to grips with who they are, not who they want to be, not who they tell themselves that they are, but who they are when things are real. But this believe card, give me some clarity on the believe card. So I've got the 10 of Pentacles. Do they believe that you are their person? Because, like, I feel like this person is a little disconnected from you. And I feel like they're, so I feel like it's almost like they're trying to believe in the person they can build themselves up to be, because they really, through their connection with you, realized who they're not actually. They've been really forced to very honestly look at who they are and what they do. So yes, this person with the mask, again, they purposely didn't tell you their feelings. They, you know, like, I feel like they were trying to not offer you anything. So they never showed you their real face. So with the rose, this is about appreciation. Do they appreciate? I feel like this person brings a lot of things back to themselves. Like, as much as they do think about you and you did force them to look at themselves, but a lot of the time they're looking for appreciation for them. I feel like that they haven't fully, you know, haven't fully transitioned over into some kind of selflessness. Like, I feel like that they have had to realize who they are and what they do, and they've had to look at it in the cold, hard, you know, sunlight. I feel like this person realizes that they broke your heart. Um, I'm also getting that this person, you know, always knew you were special. Although I don't think that they ever told you that. Um, Again, there has been no communication, or at least profoundly bad communication, or there could have been profoundly bad communication before there was no communication. But um, like, there's a communication from the heart. I'm not sure if they're quite ready to communicate from their heart. But they realize that there may be a need for them to do that. But I feel like this person is trying to believe in a world where they can be the person who's stable, like where they can have this happily ever after. I'm not sure, like, this person very much knows that they did the wrong thing and they did the wrong thing on purpose. So I'm not sure if they have any hope that things are gonna go. And you know, I'm not sure if this is the best person to give another chance to. Again, this is up to all of you individually. Your experiences might be different. And I feel like, yeah, you'll know if that's the case, but this person has seen you for a, you know, like they've realized because of you that they need to develop who they are as a human being. They realize they broke your heart. They realize that there are consequences for their actions, but for the most part, like, this person does want to start over, but I'm not sure if they want to start over with you. Um, and it's, you know, but they do feel like the judgment you made on them was fair. But I feel like there's still this, there is still unresolved selfishness on this person's part. And I feel like a lot of things never fully came into fruition between the two of you, and for good reason. Um, how are they feeling about you? I can't believe you want to be with me. Um, for some of you, they know that they have done the wrong thing, like, more than once. The Five of Swords came out 3 times. So, I mean, part of them, you know, isn't trying to fix things between you because they know what they've done. And they can't believe that you would want to be with that. I pay attention so I know what you like. I almost feel like this person specifically tried to find your weaknesses and they paid attention to those. So, but they also like, so so with I pay attention so I know what I like, what you like. I feel like they did. They absolutely studied you. Like some of those people in this pile are narcissists. Like they studied you, they wanted to find out your weaknesses. They wanted to figure out what they could get away with. I feel like this person is actually doing some self-growth. But the thing is, just because they, you know, self-growth won't necessarily put them on your level. Self-growth, like if the floor is in the Marianas Trench, doesn't mean that that's. So I just want to be with you. They, because I'm really not getting like there's like this. It's almost like in my heart space. It's almost like this almost dead feeling. Like there may be something, like they do have these feelings. Um, so it's like I kind of don't feel like they really want to be with you. I feel like they really enjoyed that you wanted to be with them. I mean, and they may have at some point said that they want to be with you, but that desire, like there's. And again, if you don't think that this is your reading, then maybe it's not. You should try another one. So I don't know. I may have just pulled charms twice. You guys can tell me, but I'm so with the crown. Because I feel like this person, it's not that this person puts you on a pedestal. I feel like this person puts them on a pedestal. Like, I feel like so much of how they perceive you is like this isn't the most fun energy to be in. So good fortune, like they feel this connection, like they felt like this connection would bring good fortune and prosperity. Like they felt like they I heard like fish on a line. So often this is about prosperity. We also got prosperity, but I feel like so so Frida Kahlo is about, or at least I often see this one as about being unapologetically yourself. So is this person unapologetically themselves? Are you unapologetically themselves? Or is there, because I feel like there is some healing with the star and the star. And I feel like that there is a specificity, like there's it's like that between this and the Judgment card, I feel like, spirit, the supernatural, like they're actively trying to give this person information. They are trying to make sure that there is healing in this situation. I've also got the butterfly, which is metamorphosis. Is this person changing? Is this about you changing? Gosh, it's such a weird feeling, because like, do they want to communicate that they're changing? I feel like that they may communicate that they're changing, but unfortunately, like I feel like this isn't as authentic as they want you to believe. With the wine, with the martini glass. So I feel like there's an aspect of, because a martini glass can be about celebration, but I'm not really getting celebration, and it couldn't be about over indulgence. So it definitely could be about overindulgence. Does this person feel like you overindulge? I feel like this person like gets a high off of you. So with the hand is about responsibility. I feel, but I don't feel like this person does realize what they've done. But I'm not sure if this person's 100% willing to take responsibility. I am getting that they see you as somebody who takes responsibility. With the hat, this person thinks that you're very fashionable. Like this person, does think that on the surface you look good. This person likes the package that you have. Rebirth. I feel like mostly what I'm getting with spirit is, even if this person is making some growth, that is, that doesn't mean that you should stay in this situation. Like you should be having some rebirth, regrowth, you know. But yeah, this person has held back emotionally regarding you. And I think that they have, with the dragon, I'm getting selfish. Do they see you like I feel like their desires are still selfish with you. But they do still see your connection as valuable. They do, it's like they do want to be with you, but they don't want to be with you because they love you. Um the you offer some sort of prosperity to them, whether it's an actual money or the image that you, um again, because they really think that the package, is an attractive package. But just because this person's starting to see some of the things that they've done, they're starting to make a little spiritual progress. But I feel like definitely if you put yourself back with this person, you're going to be enabling them. It's like this person genuinely, truly needs to deal with the consequences of their actions. And keep in mind, they did the harmful things they did on purpose. It wasn't because they, I mean, yes, did they hurt you because they were hurt? Yeah. Is that an excuse? Absolutely not. But I think that they're starting to have to realize that some of their patterns are really messed up. But I don't know. I feel like if you just let them have no consequences for their actions again, all they're going to take from that is that there's no consequences for their actions. So thank you. I really appreciate you. And if you do want a free reading, I'm giving away 2 as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. So make sure you're subscribed and you comment. I also want to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. Happy New Year's. Thank you.